Hello viewers, this is Just Fake Network TV, a place where you can get the latest information about Nigeria news and now the news in details. Hope Uzodinma berates Hypope, says Hypope stop your agitation at Anambra and Abia boundaries. Hope Uzodinma berates Hypope, says Hypope stop your agitations at Anambra and Abia boundaries, don't extend heat to Imo State. Governor Hope Uzodinma has warned the leaders of the indigenous people of Biafra and his members not to extend nor enter Imo State for any form of agitation, as his government will not tolerate it. The government, while addressing newsmen in Imo on Tuesday, made it clear that he believed in one Nigeria and has been working very tirelessly in putting Imo State on the right track. Therefore, will not tolerate any forms of agitation from Hypope. According to him, I am the #1 citizen in Imo State today, and if anything goes wrong, people will hold me accountable. It has come to my notice that members of the indigenous people of Biafra, known as Hypope, wish to embark on an agitation rally in all the eastern states once the lockdown is fully relaxed. I am using this medium to pass a message across to them that Imo State government will never tolerate any forms of agitations whatsoever, and anybody who tends to violate this order will have him or himself to be blamed. I am not saying they should not agitate, but let them not enter Imo State. It's better they stop the agitations at Anambra State, Imo and Abia, Imo boundaries respectively, because my government will never tolerate any forms of insubordinations and violence against the leadership of Nigeria. Nnamdi Kanu should better call them to order now, because anyone who dares step his foot in Imo State will be arrested and prosecuted. However, it could be gathered that Hope Uzodinma earlier March also gave similar warning to members of Hypope, warning them to desist from causing confusions in the country. Wow, this governor, this Imo State governor is not in his right sense at all. It's not in his right sense. You can imagine. We are saying that Igbos should come together in one accord to fight for this Biafran agitation. Look at what a leader is saying. Look at what he's saying. And that is the reason why Imo people, they don't even like him at all, because of his arrogancy, because of the way he talks. You can imagine. We don't blame him. For him to be the governor of Imo State, it is not a direct way. We definitely know that Imo people, they don't even like him. It is a forceful leadership. But that is why he can talk the way he talks like this. Trust me. This is crazy. This is crazy. How can a governor talk like this? Because I still wonder why people cannot think beyond their nose. Those that fought with their blood and water for these fraudulents are regretting today. If Gowon had known that he would live to witness what is happening to his people today, he wouldn't have stopped Biafra in the first place. If Theophilus had known that this is what would befall his people, he would not have joined the team that killed Fajuyi and Agil Ironsi. Hope should go back to history and come back to his right senses and know quite right that no one dying and wine with Fulanis that would not regret it. And that is exactly what Hope Uzodinma is doing. He is dying with Fulani members. He forgot about his people. That is exactly what is going on right now. Trust me. So let's hear what people are saying about it. That said, Hope Uzodinma, Supreme Court Abakiyari Fulani slave governor, you will die if you stop the Hypope movement. Supreme Court governor, we know you will always work to impress Aso Rock that stole someone's mandate and gave you. God will punish you and rock us dearly for allowing the enemies of Indigbo, the Hausa Fulani, to dominate Imo State. The said animalistic governor, because of your selfish interest, you are fighting your people, denying them their right of self-determination. Why herdsmen with AK-47 rifle kidnapping, killing, raping women in father's land, and you people do nothing about it. And here you are, supporting Fulanis. Instead of you to come together and support each other as a fellow people, as a friend. Look at what Uzodinma. This is what we are talking about. The leaders are nothing to write home about. All their leaders, they are nothing to write home about. Instead of them to come hands in hands together and work and fight for this agitation. Look at what this man is talking about. You know, people were saying that carefully take a very good look at his face. Then focus your gaze on his eyeballs, and you will observe a very frightening, highly confused, and terribly uncomfortable slave of the Fulanis, who is very conscious that he is seated on Imo governor's seat, serving the interests of his masters and never the interests of any Humolite, and be fearful of the imminent arrival of Biafra, during which he will be forced to run like the thieves of the people's mandate that he is. They said, I must at this time tell people like Uzodinma to start packing their luggage out of Southeast because the game is over. Biafran land is for true Biafran, not for our Fulani moles of traitors like them. Soon people like them will be relegated to the background of history in Imo land. It's a slap on Uzodinma for him to mention such statements about Biafran people. It's a big slap on him. Trust me. And that is the reason why the Imolites, they hate him. That is the reason why these people, they don't like Uzodinma. Because of his utterances. Because of what it comes out of his mouth. You know, how can a leader say such a statement? That is so disgusting, my people. You know, people were saying that Supreme Court governor, all you are doing is to seek favor from North. We are not surprised it's part of your agreement with them before they make you governor. So, but you will not succeed. Ask Rogers what happened at last. This is exactly why it was planted in the heart of the East. He did not win an election in Imo State. They forced him as Imo governor. In fact, APC did not contest the election. The same Supreme Court who disqualified APC candidate turned around to install the last contenders. The reason for the insanity is becoming clear now. He is against peaceful demonstrations and at the same time talks about democracy. He is an illegal one. He's an illegal one. A very illegal one, citizens of Imo State, by illegal court processes. Yet he has no court backing to stop IPOB. He doesn't have any right to stop IPOB, trust me. Whether he likes it or not. Because what he just said right now doesn't really make sense at all. You know, people said that Uzodinma, I asked you, what did you do to the Fulani man who killed one of the security men in your Imo state? You claimed you love Imo people, but you allowed the Fulani to be killing them. It shows you are protecting the interest of the Fulani. Your man who gave you another man's mandate. You don't know that you are a coward and senseless betrayers. Who did IPOB kill ever since? And have you heard that they caused any form of troubles in any of Biafran land or state? Hope I put it to you that you are planning to sacrifice the blood and lives of your fellow Biafrans for the sake of your Abuja Supreme Court masters that give you the governor's mandate. Very bad of you, and you must pay for any life lost, now or later. Trust me. So guys, what do you think? What is your own take about this? Your comment is highly appreciated, and kindly drop your comments at the comment section below. For those who subscribe, we want to say a very big thank you to you for subscribing. We'll say God bless you. If you're yet to do so, kindly press the subscription button below, and also please don't forget to press the notification button so that whenever we upload news, you will always be the first person to watch our latest news. Stay safe. Bye.